everybody, what's going on? You haven't got a video from me in a minute. It's been one crazy ass week and one depressing day yesterday. But I'm here, I'm feeling better, and I'm back. And I wanted to talk to you guys about Black Ink Crew. It for me it's season, what was it? I guess season 5, episode 1. And it seemed like it's still the summertime from last year or whatever that was going on. So it was a pretty okay episode. It seemed like it's going to be a lot of drama this season or whatever the case may be. But so also with Caesar, everything's pretty good. He's saying that business is booming. And that's kind of surprising after all of that drama going on all over the internet. People getting diseases and they killing up keloids and infections on their arms and shit. So I hope that hasn't affected business like that. They claiming it's booming or whatever the case. Maybe Teddy still wearing his tight Harlem shirts. I know mine is tight, but I'm sexy. Puma and Kwani just celebrated the year married and all this other stuff, and they still have some kind of resentment towards Caesar. And I'm trying to figure out how that could be, especially if they watch themselves or whatever, because I think it's still stupid. At one time, he was one of my favorite characters, cast members on Black Ink Crew. Now I can't stand him because he's a dummy. And Kwani, all that shit she talks, she needs to be quiet. And I don't know what's going on. She's stressed, but she has lost mad weight. I'm not saying she's smoking crack, but she lost mad weight. So maybe it's the stress or whatever. So, with all the confusion, everything going on, you know, Sassy feel like she's caught in the middle. And Sassy's talking to Dee Dee, her girlfriend, and she said maybe she should, they were talking about Puma, and maybe she should separate herself from Puma. She was telling her that, or go talk to him about what's going on. But she can't really do that because that's like her brother. That is her brother to her. They call themselves the Wonder Twins. And I understand that. I understand how Sassy feel, and I also understand how Dee Dee feel. Because, you know, she's not down for all that violence and all that other stuff. And basically, all this violence and shit basically came from his ass, from Puma. It wasn't even about that. And why you keep stepping to C's if he keeps snuffing you or slamming you on the floor or snuffing people? I don't know. So Sky and Teddy is in a serious relationship, which is hysterical because Teddy is the man, supposedly. He's the man of the shop besides him and oh shit. And it seems like everything's going okay or whatever. So Sassy shows up to a Black Ink Crew event or whatever, some type of party they always having, they always having, and everybody's surprised that she came, but Sky invited her, of course, or whatever. She acted like it was a surprise. C's was immediately disgusted because since she's still friends with Puma, I guess she feel like they're associated or whatever the case may be. Whatever. He talks to Sky. She was like, y'all need to talk it out, like, you know, basically whatever Puma ate don't make Sassy shit, and don't make Sassy shit. So, which is a good point. Sky's right. She always try to be the peacemaker because they all family. So, you know, Caesar calls to the back and they talk or whatever. And he said he can be cool with her because he know that she had nothing to do with it. But they seem like they had a problem with Sassy because, well, actually Duchess had a problem with Sassy because talking about, oh, that he saw her getting jumped or whatever. Who cares? We wasn't even talking. I'll watch you get jumped too. Why am I sticking my neck out for you? You wouldn't do that same thing for me. You know damn well Duchess sedity light skin ass would not even dare jump in for Sassy. So I really don't understand why they were so appalled or whatever. But, you know, they kissed and made up. They continue partying and everything like that. No hard feelings. So, you know, Sassy felt good because they can both she can coexist in both of their lives. I think so. Until Puma start acting up and acting stupid and crazy or whatever. Oh shit goes to see his son, Achilles, with his little high top and told him, like, you know, I apologize for hurting you and your mommy. And he bought him a bike and they're going to get it together. He needs his life. I can't deal with him. Or whatever. They have a new apprentice. C's has a new apprentice, which is he's a cutie. He's young. He looks young. He's real cute. And his name is Tyler. And, you know, he's been doing his thing, doing what an apprentice is supposed to, unlike Donna. So Donna been there the whole time and tried to do a tattoo, a self-portrait of herself on Tyler, and it looks a hot bed of a mess. It's like his whole side of his back. I was like, you let her tattoo you? She's just a princess. She's been here this long and still can't tattoo? That's a damn shame. And so he was like, I need a serious cover up. And C's was like, yeah, I'll do it, but clean. We had that party. You got to clean the backyard and clean the toilets and clean the rooms. And he was like, copy. He got up and did it. And it seemed like he's about it. He's about being a serious tattoo artist, which is really cool. That's real cool. I'm happy that he has someone under his wing that seemed like he's really about it. He really want to do it. And what C said, what I thought it was nice, that it seemed like he gave him an opportunity because he's basically see a lot of himself in him. And that was real nice of Caesar or whatever. And since it's all VH1 family, Duchess and Caesar and Yandy and Mindy, cities from Love and Hip Hop New York, have lunch together. And they talk about their wedding and all this other stuff. And Caesar like, let's go to the courthouse. Like, I don't give a fuck about all that shit. And then, of course, Mendici was agreeing with it, too. So, she also says that, about opening up a shop in North Carolina. That's her hometown. I don't agree with that because it's no place like New York, like the city, I should say. So, if he does decide to get another shop, it should be in a major city, like maybe Miami, Atlanta, LA, or something like that. Not saying nobody gets tattoos in North Carolina, but they won't mainly get them in prison. That's number one. Number two, he in the city. He's a city. He's born and raised in the city, so that's non-negotiable. He say, we'll see, because Duchess can talk him into anything. But I really don't think that. I don't think it's a good idea. This is just me talking. Not to say North Carolina has a city, Charlotte or whatever, is up and coming also, but I think to thrive, I guess, in the tattoo world and tattoo business, I think that you should be in a real city place. Like I said, he can do something in Miami, Atlanta's booming, and LA. Those are the few places, maybe even Phoenix, Arizona, or Chicago. But y'all can't handle the nonsense of going and y'all one shop in Harlem. So why y'all going to another state to open anything else? I don't understand. You just need to chill, Duchess. So, Mr. Teddy coming down the block, swole as hell with his stuffed sausage shirt. But I love you, Teddy. He's so cute. And meet up with that girl. What was her name? India, I think. He meet up with her down the block. Now, she's from Atlanta. She's a stripper. Atlanta, I can't remember, but she's a stripper and she got a fat old ass, right? A little bit of a speech impediment or something, but he told her to meet up down the block because, he's been dating Sky, but he doesn't say that. He's like, Sky, she was locked up before when I last saw you, whatever. And, she's like, so? He was like, well, Sky's my nigga. And she's like, so what? I'm your nigga too. I'm like, Teddy, you are so sad. So he basically trying to brush her off with somebody, so since she's so aggressive or whatever, he don't have no control over his dick, basically. So he's hugging and grabbing on her booty, which I understand that part because Sky doesn't have a booty. But that's no excuse. And tonguing her down. And you don't do that shit. And then they walk up the block and she's talking about, well, I'm in New York for a while, come see me. That's going to be a problem because they already had an encounter and freaking Sky pushed her in her face or pushed her off of her. So that's going to be some shit later on this season, I already know. So sees the Duchess comes to the shop, open up the shop with War, and guess who's sleeping on the couch? Stupid ass old shit is sleeping on the couch. Anya, his last baby mama, kicked him out or whatever. I don't know what's the reason why she kicked his dumb ass out, but he don't know where to go, so he's homeless. I guess he's gonna be sleeping at the shop or whatever. I don't know. Whole shit is ridiculous and funny or whatever. So Sassy came to visit. Everything cool with her and Duchess, right? Everything's cool between Sassy and Caesar. So she came by just to check out what's going on and whatever case may be. And here comes Duchess ass like, oh, well, just because you cool with Caesar don't mean you cool with me. And I appreciate that because it was totally uncalled for, basically. So, whatever, Duchess or whatever, she's gonna talk about, oh, how's Ink 124? And Sassy's like, whoa, chill, like, I'm made overseas, everything's cool, whatever. She was like, I just wanted to know, and all this other stuff. And she's like, I'm about peace, like, everything's good, I don't want no problems or whatever. And even old shit said it like, Sassy's not down for that violent shit, like, she's mad cool people, she's all about peace. And then Sky chimed in and said the same thing or whatever. So because what was going on with Sky and everything, with her legal issues, two guys came in and they walking straight to the back and they said her government name and was like, yo, you didn't make probation and all this other stuff. And she's scared as shit, thinking she's going back to Tent City. And they handcuffed her or whatever, and then they turned on the music and they were strippers. So Duchess thought it was cool to get her some strippers and everything like that. So that was a little cute. That was cute and all, or whatever the case may be. Teddy come in the shop, he see these dudes doing backflips and handstands, and he was like, what the fuck? And G-string. Man, that was funny. So at the end of the episode, Sassy decides to meet up with Puma and talk to him about what's going on. And basically he's falling apart. Like, something's going on with him, because it seemed like he was fired from Ink 124. I don't know if they closed it down or whatever the case may be. And he's just losing his mind. He's just going crazy. I don't know if it's Kwani or what's happening with C's and something like that. It's just going crazy. And basically Sassy called him out on it. Like, are you serious? You have a 2-year-old daughter. Like, is it worth all of that? This squash, this beef. Y'all both can coincide. And he just started crying and breaking down. And Sassy, when she's talking to us, just said, like, you know, I can't leave him. That's my brother. Or whatever. He needs me. And he do. Because he don't have nobody else in his corner. Like, he's kind of estranged with his mom and stuff like that. All he have is Kwani, his wife, and Tamia, his daughter. So, something deeply is going on with Puma. I don't know, but I still don't like him. But this season looks like it's going to be good. I'm excited because I love it. Sky and Duchess get into something. C's and Puma again. It looked like a whole bunch of mess, and I am here for it. So I'm sorry for such a late review. It's been a rough week. We all got them sometimes. So, but I made it through, and I delivered it to you late. But I delivered it. Better late than never, right? So next one probably be tomorrow. I gotta talk about Hollywood Divas because they be killing me. But don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.